Have we just entered the era where AI can actually write its own code? I guess we're gonna have to see. Hello, I'm Brent Worth, CTO of Substrate AI, and today we're going to explore Microsoft's new Semantic Kernel technology and what it means for developing future AI embedded applications. So let's get to it. At its core, Semantic Kernel is changing the way developers actually interact with AI. Through the use of integration of code to natural language processing, the Semantic Kernel actually orchestrates the ability to understand and use functions that exist in your code, such as C#, Java, Python, whatever a developer at our technology stack that you presently use, and then combine that with natural language processing and orchestration, where it actually takes all of these little skills, combines them, and executes complex tasks for you. This is a really exciting capability, and it's great that we now have a standardized SDK, a standardized pattern by which we can actually implement these future applications. Imagine an AI given an understanding of basic skills, an array of tools, as well as combining natural language, where you can build AI applications that, using Semantic Kernel to combine all this, can create these amazing, dynamic, and highly flexible applications that we've never actually seen before. Let's give an example of how to use Semantic Kernel. In our simple example of the light bulb, we're telling the Semantic Kernel how to actually turn on and off a light bulb. Simple, give it the basics. And then what we do is we allow the natural language programming to be able to generate the more complex behaviors that we need and want it to execute in the future, all without having to know what those behaviors are right now. In current application development, this is of critical importance because right now, we always have to know what we want the application to do in the future. In the future, we'll be able to build applications that we have no idea. We simply give it the skills, and then the advanced agent technology will allow us to actually build those programs for us on the fly. An incredibly powerful new way of actually building technologies. So with everything in its place, let's work through an example. In this case, we're gonna have it flash in Morse code, hello. With Semantic Kernel, it orchestrates, it connects it to the actual on and off, and it understands what the state is of the light bulb, and will actually perform that set of instructions for us automatically without me having to actually look up to understand what is even Morse code in the first place, of which I only know what it is. I have no idea how to implement it. And on top of that, let's say I wanted to say goodbye. Instead of me having to figure out what the Morse code is for more goodbye, our natural language integration with using Semantic Kernel automatically knows how to find that information out for us and can execute that for us, all without us having to actually program that into the system from the beginning. The real magic of Semantic Kernel is in its direction of how applications will be developed in the future. It's no longer going to be required for us as developers to ever have to write the more complex functionality of these applications. All we're going to do, for now at least, is write the low-level, how do I turn on a light bulb? How do I turn on off a light bulb? And what does light bulb state mean anyway? And the application, the Semantic Kernel, and natural language related technologies and agents will be able to pull this all together for us and actually execute this for us without us having to actually interfere, making potentially safer, more robust applications going forward. This is truly an exciting time for us. Even if it does mean that being a developer is probably kind of got on the clock, kind of winding down. So that's it for today. I'm Brent Worth. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for another episode of AI Weekly. And don't forget to click that subscribe and I have no idea what it is, but the like button somewhere.